Hi Dresser Cuties! Today we're going to draw my first fan-inspired art. So let's get started. Hi cuties! Before we start drawing today, I wanted to share with you the fan art that inspired this video. So this is my Instagram account, DrawSecure by Winnie. If you haven't joined me here already, please do. And I just wanted to share with you the picture that I received a while ago. So this is the page where I get to, you tag me with your pictures and I get to see it. And I just love this page. I come here every day to see what you guys have sent me and I love seeing your drawings. But a while ago, this picture right here, this drawing right here caught my eye because it's something I haven't drawn. So this was her version of this Princess Barbie if I were to draw it. And so it really inspired me to give this a try, to be inspired by your fan art right here. So this is from MaryAm567XO. Her little sister drew this, and I did try to message you, MaryAm, but unfortunately I didn't get a reply from you, or maybe I didn't see it. So please help me tell your little sister thank you so much for this beautiful drawing. So here it is. I'm blowing it up. Oops. There it is. Isn't it gorgeous and so cute? So thank you so much for sending this to me and inspiring my first fan art inspired video. Hope you guys love this video. If you do, I would love for you to keep sending me images of drawings of art that's inspired by my drawings, of your version, I guess. And so that I can keep continuing this series of fan inspired art. Okay, so let's get started. Thank you once again. To draw this Barbie princess, we're going to first start by drawing her face. So I'm just going to basically draw the bottom of a U, a round bottom of a U. So I'm going to start about right here. I'm going to go to the other side, about right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and connect it. Nice and round. There, so a nice bottom of a U, and from there I'm going to come to where I started and draw her eyes towards the edge. So I'm just going to draw a circle. And same thing on the other side. It's about right here. Once again towards the edge. And so let's make them draw so cute eyes. So I'm going to come in here with two smaller circles at an angle and a curved line at the bottom and shade in the top. And same thing on this side. Okay, so we have the eyes, and from there, let's bring in some lashes for our Barbie princess here. So they're gonna be nice and long. So we're gonna come to the edge right here and just flare out maybe 3 curves. So come back in here and thicken them. So same thing on this side. So maybe the first one's the longest. And one more. There. So then from there we can come to the center, the bottom right here, and give her a sweet smile right in the center. It's about right here. And cap it off. Okay, so then from there, let's come up, bring this up a little bit more. And we can go ahead and draw her brow first. I'm going to come right above her eye, say about right here. And I'm just going to draw a very slight curve right over her eye. Just a soft curve. So same thing on this side. Okay, so then from there we're going to go ahead and finish off her forehead area and her hairline. So I'm going to come to the center, say about right here in the center. I'm just going to give myself a point. So just imagining around her face, and so about right here, I'm going to start to draw her hairline. So about right here, I'm just going to softly start to bring it down. and bring it down to here. Round it off and just bring it down to this line and flare it out. So same thing on this side. So it's just kind of straight, a little bit roundish, and come back down here. Okay, so then from there, we don't have ears on her, so I'm just gonna come back up. So come to my center right here and go all the way up, say about this much, about how high I want her hair to be, and I'm gonna start to round it off for the top of her hair. So I'm just gonna bring it down. And as I come closer to this side, I'm gonna narrow it a little bit more. So just bring it all the way down. So same thing on this side. And it looks kind of weird right now, right? I still have to draw some lines in for her hair to bring it all together. Okay, so before we get any further, let's come back up here because her hair, she kind of clips it up right here. So we're gonna start right in just center right here, and we're gonna go out and over. So once we do that, it's gonna all come together. So we're doing the same thing on the other side, just out and over. And then we can start to build the strands. So you can add as many of these lines as you want and just flare it out. And when you can color it, it looks a little bit better when you put some darks and lights in here, which is with the black and white lines, it's pretty harsh. Okay, so we're gonna pop that out right here. And then from there, let's add some more lines just to build up her hair so it doesn't look too strange. So here and there, let's just add a line. And let's bring this down a little bit more. Okay, so then let's come and bring this down a little bit more. There. Okay, so now from there, we're gonna come up and draw her crown. So I'm gonna come right here at the top and just give myself a higher arch, just for the band of the crown, right in the center. And then from there, I'm gonna start to draw my crown. So I'm gonna simplify the crown. I'm just gonna draw flowers, basically. So right in the center, come up a little bit, just draw a circle, and just draw some petals. And connect it to the bottom of the crown. So it doesn't matter how many petals, you just want a center flower that's a little bit bigger. Then come to the side, about right here, and draw a smaller one. Once again, connecting to the crown. And same thing on this side. There, so I have my 3 flowers in. And from there, I'm gonna go ahead and draw a little spiral that connects it. So I'm gonna come from this flower, spiral down and up, and connect back. So if you can see that, so I'm gonna come right here, spiral towards the center, and come back. And then come up here, and just thicken up that top line. So my hands are shaking because I'm trying to do this as lightly as possible because the Sharpie is getting pretty thick. And right here, just add 2 circles just to finish off the crown. There, okay. So I think I'm gonna start using my thinner Sharpie because this is getting a little too hard with a thicker one later with all the details. Okay, so before we finish off her hair, let's come down and draw her body. I'm gonna come down to the center right here under her face and give her a little neck. Right in the center. So this side I know has these big flowers that kind of over a shoulder, and it comes down to the top part right here. So I'm just gonna start to draw this side first. I'm gonna bring down her shoulder. And then from there, just if you're using a pencil, go ahead and draw her other shoulder. Because I'm using a Sharpie, I'm just going to go ahead and draw some flowers down here. But before I do that, I'm going to imagine her armpits are going to be about right here. So I'm just going to give myself a slight line just so I know where my flowers need to go. So about right here. So my flowers are going to be right here draped across. Okay, so then from there, you know what, I'm going to switch to a thinner Sharpie so I don't run into the same problems as my crown. I'm going to start right here first for the first petal that's in the foreground. So about right here, I'll just draw a circle and a very simple flower. Oh, this is so much better with this Sharpie. Okay, so then I'm going to draw a bigger one that I know is going to come over her shoulder right here. So about right here, I'll add a circle and I'm going to make this one bigger. Nice and big and full. So it covers that shoulder, and then I can come in here and finish off her neck area right here. And so then I'm going to build some more flowers that come across. So there's no right or wrong way. You can make them as intricate as you want, but you just basically want to get a little bit smaller as you come across right here. So in these empty gaps right here, just add some curves here and there just to fill up the space. So like right here, if you need some more petals, just fill it up. So maybe about right here, I'll just add another one so it doesn't look so stiff. And I think that's good for now. Okay, so then from there we can go ahead and let's draw. I'm going to bring this down a little bit more. And let's come back to my thicker Sharpie here. So I'm going to go ahead and draw this arm first. So it's bent. So about right here where her armpit is, I'm going to bring in an angle line. Continue this down. So I'm going to bring this down a little bit more. So about her waist is going to be about right here. So just imagine her hand is going to bend. So about right here, I'm going to bend it in. And her elbow. So bring that in. You can finish this part off right here. Okay, so then from there, let's draw her hand, which is going to be kind of like in the center of her body right here. So it's going to be bent a little bit. And let's bring it down. So she's holding her little scepter. So bring it in. So simplifying her hands and then up. So it's just kind of like a little soft hook. And then you can come in here with two little lines for her fingers. And then within this hand right here, you're going to be drawing at an angle her scepter. So right here where the curve is, just let's start with a little handle. Maybe a little base at the bottom. And continue your angle. So right there. So turn the paper if you need to. And so about right here, I'm just going to bring it into this area right here. So I'll just add a circle. And then the top portion. Once again, all continuing at the same angle. So about right there's my center. Go ahead and connect it. And then right in this area, add a curve. Another curve, and I'll go in there with the details later. So then I can finish off this part coming down. And so finally, let's connect her waist. So about right here, I'm going to go ahead and connect her waist. There. Okay, so finally, let's come and draw her dress, her skirt part. So we're going to poof this part out. So if you're using a pencil, I know this looks a little bit complicated, but if you're using a pencil, make sure to draw these lines in first so it makes it a little bit easier if you know where to put the hands. Okay, so then this part's going to poof out, so about right here. I'll poof this part out on the skirt. And I'm just gonna go ahead and bring this part down. So the hardest part is done. Yay! This is the easiest part. We're just gonna bring her skirt all the way down. And we don't even have to draw feet. So let's see, how long do we want to make this dress? Okay. Let's say about right there, we'll stop. So just make sure you're kind of even on both sides. And then go ahead and connect it with soft curves all the way across. And then you can come in here and draw her other hand. So it's just going to be nicely just down, nothing complicated. So from right here where her armpit is, I'm just going to bring down a line, shoulders, about right there. And as we come down closer, we're just going to give an indication of her hand. So about right here. And just bring it in. Okay, so then now let's finish off her hair. So I'm just going to wave it down and just tuck it in. And this side, just going to wave it and then just flare it out a little bit. Just like my fan inspired art. Just give it a little curve out and tuck it back in. Okay, so then from there, we can draw all the little details. So I'm going to switch to a thinner Sharpie again and draw some details like right here on her bodice. So just draw some lines. So notice I'm changing the angle as I go across. There. And then I can draw some crease lines right here. So her dress is nice and poofy. And you can draw some, let's see here, diamond lines if you want. And then in her skirt right here, there's a lot of little details you can do when you're coloring it, or you can, just to show you, I'm going to do it with some Sharpie very lightly, just draw some flowers and decorate this skirt with lots of color. So it's all these different kinds of flowers all over her skirt. I'm going to go really quickly here and there, just draw some flowers. If you don't like the harsh black lines, you can definitely just do it when you're coloring it. Let's see here, maybe another big one right here. And it doesn't matter, just have fun with this part. It's a very colorful skirt with lots of things going on. So maybe a spiral. I think there's a spiral. And lots of circles and dots and sparkles everywhere. So the sparkles you can do just by leaving it white when you're coloring it, so that you don't have to make it so dark. Maybe add one here. And there you go. Let's see, I think that's, you can muck it up with some more lines if you want. And maybe one more here. So there, that's my version of Princess Alexa from Barbie. And thank you once again to the beautiful fan art that inspired me to draw this for you. Hope you guys love how it turned out. And if you do, please give me a thumbs up and share it. And remember to subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.